Hello friends, today we're going to do a video showing how to create this rolled flower. Please be patient because this will be my first video in a while. So what we're going to do today is we're going to create this super simple rolled flower. And it looks very much like a rose. So what you need to do this is just some plain cardstock. This cardstock is smooth. It comes, I got this from Joann's. It's in their packaged paper. It's very inexpensive if you use a coupon. Okay, so and then you also need some scissors, tweezers, some kind of ink, or you could use misting spray. Let me show you that. You could use misting spray if you wanted. A bowl of water. A dauber, and an egg carton. Okay, so let's get started. This is a very simple process. My flowers are different because I like to texture mine. So you start with your cardstock, and this is kind of a medium-sized flower. You can do it in lots of different, like this is quite a big size one, and this one I used probably like a 6x6 square to get this bigger one. And you can see that it isn't perfectly portioned like some of the flowers that you're going to find in the design studio. The rolled flower with the scalloped edges, that's a super cute one, but I prefer this one for what I do. So basically what you do is you decide you want a small one, a big one, whatever size, and you're going to cut. I just do this freehand. You can do it in Design Space, but I just prefer it freehand because I like the unevenness of it. So you're just going to cut yourself some kind of square. This is a pretty good size one. And then I just very randomly kind of make it into a circle. Okay, as you can see, it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be smooth. It's either way, it's just perfectly fine. Okay, so now I'm going to get my bowl of water. And I tend to make a lot of these at once. I don't usually just make one. So then I'm just going to put it in the water for, I don't know, it just depends. Every paper is different. This one was made, this flower was made with a pretty heavy texture. And this also came from Joann's in their single sheets. And this paper particularly, this one I'm holding, this gets wet really fast, and so you need to just literally dip it in and pull it out. But this smooth texture that I'm using, this has a little tag on the back. We probably want to get rid of that, but that's okay. So this one can take a lot more water. So it's just kind of a preference. So then all I do is I'm just going to gently, this smooth paper doesn't tear very easily. That textured paper tears a lot more. So see, I literally squish that into a ball, and then I'm going to just gently unroll it. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I will put it on my egg carton. Just you can let it dry, but of course I'm very impatient, so I take this to the microwave. I usually will do stacks of these or whatever flowers I'm using, and I'll have 2 or 3 cartons full, and I take them to the microwave, and I usually start with 3 minutes in the microwave on high, and just if it needs more, then I just do another minute. So I have some, of course, ready. The magic of being ready. So these are ones that I've done. Okay, so these already, as you can see the texture of them. This one, of course, I forgot to do it in a circle before I cut it, but that doesn't matter. So then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, I'll just cut this one into a circle. I've finally figured out that if I cut them into a circle beforehand, that just saves that one time. Okay, so this is all you do. So you're thinking, how does this turn into this? Well, basically you're going to create a snake. You've all done this in school, and you're going to start, and you're just going to freehand. Now you can make these as thick or as thin as you want. if you can see, this one's about the same. You can see this one has a lot of higher edges. So everyone is going to be different, which is what I really love. So basically, I do generally kind of keep them about the same, maybe 1/2 inch. See, you'll see right here, see how there you're going to get like this corner right here? Well, that's going to make a really interesting part of the flower. So it'll stand up in that, much like a real rose. Okay, so super easy, super simple. Look at that. All you have is this snake. Okay, so what I do, you grab your tweezers. I love these tweezers. This is a toolkit from the Sizzix toolkit that is fabulous. You can get on Amazon for like $21. Comes with about 7 different tools. Okay, so then you hold on to this, the end of it, and you're going to start rolling it. And I don't roll it super snug, but I do hold it snugly, but it's not real tight. You don't need it to be super tight. And you're just going to keep, and I roll it towards myself. Do whatever is most comfortable for you. Okay, and then you roll it till you get to, and see, if you see, I left a tab. I left a round tab at the end. And a lot of times I'll just kind of snug it up a bit, and then I just let it go. See how I did that? And so it'll smooth. And so see, you'll see you got your flower, and then with these nice straight tweezers, you just take them out and set them aside. Okay, so now you have this little boingy thing, and you have your tab. So all I do is get some hot glue, and I just kind of smear it around, and then you just, all you're going to do is just hold it down, and you just form your flower. And you can, sometimes it'll be too tight, and I'll just loosen it up like this. It's really your preference. If you want it tight, if you want it loose, however you want it to look. It's kind of hard to see, but just see how nice and easy that is, how simple that is. So then all I do is then I'm going to take my dauber, and whatever color you want it, you don't have to, of course, have to color it. You can leave it the way you want it, or you can do it as much or as little as you want. You're just going to give it that little accent. Super simple. Oops. Super simple, really easy. You make a beautiful little flower, and it's that easy. Okay, so let me think, is there anything else I needed to say about this? So, oh, one thing I was going to say is if you wanted to just mist it, you could also use, this is misting spray I've used, and it's pearlized paint with alcohol in a little sprayer, and let's hope this works because mine tend to get clogged, which I can't stand. I found a bottle that's really great yet. So you can just, this is, I think this is pink in here. So look how pretty that, oh, I'm getting a terrible glare. You can see, so the mist is really great. I do love it. It just really depends on what look you're going for. So you can just see that one came up a little bit, but even though it didn't glue that particular part, you can either stick some more glue in there or just put it down. So just set the glimmer mist aside to dry. It's very quick. It dries really quick because it's just alcohol, and it's just beautiful. I just love it. So that's our video. If you have any questions, I'll include my, you can answer, and I'll try to answer any questions. Thank you.